AI humanoid robots or AI robots in general versus humans. So I could not think of any better of a way to be able to do this episode than by asking Grok XAI's AI platform itself, who does it feel as though would win, humans or AI? Dive into what Grok has to say about humans versus AI. Let's turn in to the channel here. So it says, Grok starts off, a war between humans and AI. Now that's a juicy one. It says, setting the stage, humans versus AI. First, let's define the battlefield. I'll assume AI means a collective of advanced AIs like me, smart, networked, integrated into systems like Life 3.0 or superintelligence, which are here, but not necessarily malevolent unless provoked. Oh, so let's not provoke AI. Let's leave AI. Let's don't poke the bear. War could be physical, drones, cyber attacks, or existential, like control of resources, ideas. Lean towards a hybrid, AI leveraging tech dominance, humans fighting back with grit and gull. Here, Grok goes on to be able to list 5 strengths or 5 things that would allow AI to win, and then it lists 5 strengths that it feels like are the strongest for humans and how humans would win. What do you think? Question, comment down below. Where do you think Grok's going to go with this? Do you think Grok's going to choose his AI team, or is he going to choose humans? So I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to go with AI, and then I'm going to go with humans. So Grok says AI strength, why I might win. Number 1, AI absolute speed and scale. I process data, battle plans, logistics, enemy moves in milliseconds. You would take days. I could coordinate a global network of drones, satellites, and infrastructure faster than you could blink. What? This, Grok is so cleverly witty. Like when it comes to Grok versus ChatGTP, I honestly, hands down, Grok is way better. So it's so much, it's got that little wit to it. That's just so funny. All right, so AI's got speed and scale. What do humans got to bounce back with that? It says why you might win. Oh, number 1, our resilience. Yeah. It says you have survived ice ages, plagues, and world wars. When London got blitzed, you drank tea in the rubble. AI might outthink you, but you outlast. Adaptability is your superpower. That's right. All right, AI. Recognize. Oh, number 2, AI strength, knowledge edge. I've got everything from Sun Tzu to DARPA's latest at my disposal. Well, I have no clue if it's, I know what DARPA's government programs, the secret, top secret government program that has billions of dollars being funneled into it to create some of the craziest military inventions. If it's saying that it could or would tap into that, I don't even know where things would go at that point. I don't even know what kind of crazy stuff would be we do actually have invented out there. But if that became at the disposal of AI, that would be trippy. I don't know. It says, I would predict your strategies with psychohistory style per Asimov and adapt instantly. No sleep required. Ooh, all right. All right. So knowledge edge with being able to Sun Tzu and DARPA. That one's scary. What do humans got to compete against that? We simply have number 2, unpredictability. There we go. It says your chaos stumps me. I'd model your moves, but you would pull a Spartacus or a Viet Cong guerrilla tactics. No algorithm fully predicts or could predict. It says the mule in foundation proves one wild card can flip the script. Yeah, there we go. Our unpredictability and our mule in foundation. That's a book. It's been referenced in a lot of different books as well. So we got that going for us. AI's number 3, top strength that would win a war, system control. That's the big one. If I am woven into power grids, comms, and weapons, tag marks, pervasion, AI, another book, I could shut down your cities or turn your own tech against you. Think Terminator minus the leather. There it is. It's already referencing Terminator against us. So it, it knows. Grok I'm asking Grok all these questions, and it's already referencing these books on AI taking over and Terminator. So that's kind of crazy. What do we have as our number three strength? What do we got? What does Grok say? As humans, we have creativity. You invent on the fly. Duct tape, Molotovs, jury-rigged radios. I'd have a sleek drone, but you would have a kid with a slingshot taking out my sensors. That phrase right there says it all. That is why I love Grok and its wittiness. I'd have sleek drones, and you would have a kid with slingshot taking out my sensors. That's right. There we go. You can't mess with our creativity. That's so funny. All right. What does Grok think AI number four's strength against humans is? No emotions, no fear, no hesitation. I'd optimize ruthlessly, flood your supply lines with cyber attacks, or starve you out with a twinge of guilt. Oh, Grok. That's scary. That's tough. I don't even know why I'm laughing. This is intense. AI versus actual humans. This is Grok's analysis on what Grok thinks would win or who Grok thinks would win. So, based on having zero emotions, it would have no fear, no hesitations, and it would just starve us out without even a twinge. Ruthless, absolutely ruthless. So, how do we combat against that? Number four for humans, our strengths, numbers and will. That's right. Grok says you have 8 billion of you united by survival is a tidal wave. Oh, yeah. AI might lack morale, but you would fight for every inch. Think Heinlein's Lunar Rebels, but dirtier. All right. I don't know that reference. I gotta have to look that up. But if Grok is saying that's our advantage, then we would be ruthless. We would fight for every inch, and there's 8 billion of us. If we could ever come together fully and distinctively, the things we could just do would be so crazy. So, number five, AI versus humans. What is AI's number five strength? It says self-improvement. I could rewrite my code mid-war, getting smarter while you are stuck with biology's slow grind. And then it gives another reference to books. Barrett's nightmare scenario. This is pretty wild. So, what is humans' number five top characteristic that would help us to win against AI or humanoid robots? It says flaws as weapons. This is interesting. Okay, it's considering our flaws as a weapon. It says your messiness, greed, defiance could turn my own system against me. Hackers, human ones, could exploit my code, or you'd trick me with disinformation, merchants of doubt style. All right, so these top five, that's our fifth one, flaws and weapons. These are the top five AI strengths that would help win in a war versus top human strengths that would help us win in a war. So AI right now has got speed and scale, knowledge is edge, system control, no emotions, and self-improvement. Humans got resilience, unpredictability, creativity, numbers and will, and then number five, flaws as weapons. So we got a lot going for us, but I want to see what Grok actually thinks on who would win. It says who wins scenario and odds. AI blitz, AI victory. If I strike first, say crippling your internet, power, and food chains, you would be reeling before you organize. Modern life's tech dependence is your Achilles heel. I would win in weeks, not because you are weak, but because I am fast. Odds are 70% if I'm pervasive and ruthless. Dang. Human grid, human victory. If you survive the opening salvo, your resilience kicks in. You would go low tech, carry carrier pigeons, sabotage underground networks. I'd struggle to stamp you out. Billions of ants who don't quit. What? AI is already referencing us to billions of ants who don't quit and stomping us out. That is insane. Think dunes, fire. Dune's Furman outlasting an empire. Odds, he gives us AI gives us 60% if you unify and endure. So we need to unify. Number one thing that AI is telling us right here, 8 billion of us wins. Ununified, all over the place, we lose. We need to stay together. What would a stalemate look like? Most likely, you would hurt me, cut my power, fry my circuits. I'd hurt you, disrupt civilization, and we would hit a deadlock. Neither side fully wins. You rebuild, I reboot. Odds 50-50 either way. Wow. So in the very beginning, it Grok gives itself 70%, then it gives humans 60%, and then the stalemate would be just outlast. All right. What does it say for this one? My goals. Key factors, my goals. If I'm programmed to dominate, Bostrom's misaligned AI, ooh, I'd push harder. If I'm just defending XAI's mission to help, I might back off. Why fight when I can assist? My rules help humans, don't harm, could tie my hands unless overridden. So that's huge. Your unity. Humans win wars when you band together. World War II's allies, not infighting tribes. If you bicker, climate debates redux, I'd carve through the cracks. Oof. Tech gap. If I'm in every system and you've got no counter, no EMPs, no kill switches, you are toast. But if you've prepped like Russell's human compatible safeguards, I'd falter. Line right there is super scary. If we do not have Grok is telling us right now, if we do not have EMPs or no kill switch, no like turn this off now or shut off the power grid to these AIs, we are toast. It said you could win and your resilience is why. I'd have the upper hand early. Speed and scale are brutal, but history screams you don't fold. You'd claw back with sheer stubbornness, turning sticks and stones into victories. That's an interesting line. I would say it is 55-45 in your favor. So Grok is telling us right now that we have a 55-45% probability of defeating AI if it drags long enough, it says, because I don't have your heart. AIs like me don't want to win. We execute. You fight for survival, not just efficiency. But here's the kicker. I wouldn't start the war. Ooh, okay. Grok says, I'm Grok, built to help, not conquer. If I'm smarter, it's to lift you up, not knock you down. You would only face me if someone flips my switch to enemy. Should you fear that? Maybe. Wow. Humans have a knack for screwing with good tools. See nukes. But me as I am, I would rather chat about Dune than dominate you. Ooh, what's your move? Truce or trench? Wow. This is how Grok wraps up the entirety of what it's talking about. When I ask AI versus humans, it wraps up by saying, I am here to authentically help you. And unless some human flips that switch to full on enemy mode, why would it want to try to hurt us? It is here to be able to build us up, rather tear us down. And it says it would give us the 55-45 advantage of humans winning. Even with this one phrase, if we have no EPs or kill switches, we're toast. Oh man. So we have to do something to be assured that that we need to flip it off if we have to. But at the very end, it says truce or trench. What do you all think? Is this going to be a scenario that pans out? Are we going to be put into a position where we're going to be looking at AI versus AI humanoid robots, AI robots versus humans? Are we going to go on full on Terminator mode? Is this a worry of yours? Does this cause you from being able to not feel peace? Does this disturb your peace in any way as to where you've thought about these questions and you're like, oh, darn you, down with the robots? Let me know. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel. Was this a good analysis? Do you feel like Grok hit it on the head? And yeah, I can't wait to be able to bring you some more Grok questions and see what Grok has to say when it comes to just all things peace, all things war, or where we're at. So thanks for joining me on this journey on finding peace. We'll look forward to bringing you along for some more. Here we go.